Hello, loyal listeners and viewers. Welcome back to, what used to be called the Heroes Edge Collectibles podcast. We are now changing it to...
Comics Unbagged.
Comics Unbagged.
A geekly comic cast.
Yeah, a geekly comic cast. So that's going to flash up. Well, you'll see all our go in the intro if you kind of reverse a little bit. But yeah, we decided to change and break away from the store a little bit because we are going to unbag these comics.
Well, since, we had such a good reception from last week's episode, and, we kind of went more mature with it.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a lot of awesome positive feedback from just doing that alone. And we had been talking about separating from the store for a little bit now. Mm-hmm. Just because we don't want anything that, affects the podcast to also affect the store in any negative light.
Yeah, and for sure. I mean, we thank all the viewers, and that's why we're telling you guys this is a technical closer to the Heroes Edge Collectibles podcast, but it's also like a prelude to Comics Unbagged.
Yeah, it's like a prologue. We got a new logo.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to have even a new special, like our new guest, a regular guest.
Yeah.
This week, the Invisible Man joins us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of quiet, too.
That guy's a dick.
Have you guys ever seen the show Misfits on BBC?
No.
Oh, well.
I rarely watch Benny Hill episodes, and not much else of British television.
Dude, it's
I mean, their comedy's good, but
yeah.
Other than that, I have a hard time getting into it.
British humor's the best.
Yeah, British humor's awesome.
But yeah, so just to get you guys knowing, we're out of there. We're now in,
we're no longer Heroes Edge.
Yeah.
We're officially now Comics Unbagged.
Yeah. So find our YouTube channel now. There will be a link right in this area.
Yeah, think of us more as like a podcast, comic podcast, unrated. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like for adult listeners and for mature listeners.
Fun.
But I mean, anybody can listen as long as you
Don't get offended.
Your ma don't freak out or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I actually, speaking of people getting freaked out, I want to comment on Sonic Warrior.
Okay.
He was our first guy to comment on comment on Danny's.
Yeah, he's talking a little shit. Just a little bit. That's all right though. I welcome it. Bring it on. Like I'm. What bounces off a rubber and sticks to glue, baby. So I don't give a shit either way. Talk shit to me all day, I'll talk it back.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Don't talk it to me, though.
It just gave us a good laugh the other
day. Kudos Sonic Warrior. I mean, I don't know who you are, but yeah, the shit made me laugh, Yes, even though I am a big, fat, rotund gentleman, I do occasionally, despite my hobbies of comic collecting, get vagina.
Yeah. So,
believe it or not, there is some people that like fat guys. And by people I mean women. I don't know why I said people. Well, hey, people, yeah. Fucking anything, really. A hole in a heartbeat. I'll take a turtle for fuck's sakes.
A hole in a heartbeat.
I don't really give a shit. But anyway.
There you go, Sonic Warrior. That's your response.
Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, Sonic Warrior, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding, man.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, totally.
We appreciate the views. We appreciate subscribers. We appreciate comments. I mean, even if it is something along those lines, man, we appreciate it.
And props to Mike. What was his name? Mike.
Oh, Michael. Michael B.
Yeah. I think his last name was started with a B, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Props to you too, because
Michael Blanton.
We appreciated.
He's also
his
a loyal customer at the store too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So props to him, and yeah, we'll see. We don't know if we're gonna have James on or who it's gonna be. We're gonna see after Free Comic Book Day because we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, new cast. We might even get rid of Danny.
What's that?
I'm just kidding. I was like, we might even get rid of Danny and throw somebody else in there.
Oh, that's fine. I'll free up my Sundays for Game of Thrones.
Yeah. But yeah, this is our main crew now. You guys are gonna see. So a lot what's gonna happen with this spot. There's gonna be a main spot. A main filler, which we don't know who it is. But
tune in to our first episode of Comics Unbagged.
For sure.
And you'll get to see our new guest. And we're going to be talking all about, we're going to be streaming live on Free Comic Book Day.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Free Comic Day.
Yeah.
I love Free Comic Day. We plugged it a couple times on the Heroes Edge Collectibles podcast a few weeks ago? Last 2 weeks.
We mentioned it last week.
We did that thing once.
We did a thing. Yeah, basically, as you guys know, Free Comic Day is like the biggest day of the year for comic book people. Aside from cons. Yeah, family oriented. At the Heroes of Collectibles, we will be doing a live stream for Comics Unbagged, and Danny even created this cool application process that we will be filling in this spot.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have. Honestly, we're just gonna be asking people some basic comic book questions.
See if you know your shit.
Yeah. See what your mental aptitude is. But, based on, the results of that and based on who we find as far as creatively, who we get along with,
sure.
You know what I mean? Obviously, they got to be able to put up with our shit every fucking week.
I added the essay question of, do you like me? Circle.
Will you go out with me?
Or are you going to the mall later?
So we'll be having fun with that. I'm gonna have like 20 questions, and
that's a lot of questions, man.
I think it is. I think it's appropriate though.
But I think
questions
since we're live streaming, I think we just sit them down and be like, hey, let's do this. Let's see how you play in the role of
the next person.
Sink or swim.
Come on down.
Yeah, right? We form a line because and I think we should do signings too. I think we're getting big.
I don't. Hey, if anybody that wants my signature, that's fine. I'll piss in the snow for them.
That was a total joke. I don't want to piss in anybody's snow.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I'm just saying, like, whatever. I'll put my hoof print on a fucking piece of paper if you want me to sign there. I don't think I'm not getting too big for my own britches. But
if I sign a book, it'll probably go up a couple $100 in value.
Dude, you made an appearance last Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the shot.
I was in spirit, but I was here.
As Marks would say, you could sign cans of Diet Water.
There we go.
We're pretty good. Like
give out some Diet Water.
Give out Diet.
Call it the Jim Gordon.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna do. We gotta get good with a bar, and then they'll give us our own drink, and we'll call it the Diet Water, aka Jim Gordon.
The Jim Gordon.
I'm down with this. Anyway, so Free Comic Day. I at the store I actually picked up almost every comic, at least 25 each.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Some places don't get all of them,
Well, and here's another benefit of this store as well. I'm plugging the crap out of my store about it. You can pick one of each.
Well, good.
If you want one of each, take one of each. It's not like, oh, you get 5. You get 5 from this section, 5 from this. No, just
totally.
Take them all. I loaded up on it.
And there's a really good Civil War one coming out too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got like 300 of
it. It's like a prologue Civil War II issue.
I went crazy.
Which also is awesome because lately, within the last few years, Free Comic Book Day has fallen on Saturday, first Saturday of May usually.
Always.
And that day has been a regular day for the new Marvel movie that's coming out.
And that's happening again this year.
Yeah, honestly, it comes out Friday, the day before, I think, or is it
Thursday?
Thursday.
Is this
Thursday night.
It's supposed to be a midnight showing on Friday, but wait.
But it's Thursday night, like, and they don't even call it midnight anymore. They have them at like 7 p.m. now.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's like, why don't you just do a Wednesday night then? Wednesday night.
Because then they show it on Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, Marvel's good about opening, Free Comic Book Day.
And then having a blockbuster movie drop on that same week.
Yeah. Because that's what you do, man. You go to Free Comic Day, hit the sales. Right. And then you go out and
go out with friends, maybe get a bite to eat, and then watch that next Marvel movie.
It's a comic day. Yeah. So May 7th, here at the Heroes Edge Collectibles, 1212 North Green Street in McHenry, Illinois, 60050.
1212.
Now that's 1212.
But yeah, come out. We're doing 50 to 75% off back issues.
That's huge.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous. All of our dollar books are now a quarter. And you're talking crazy.
I was already
Yeah.
looking through your packages, dude. I'm like,
Are you sniping some stuff?
Saturday, here I come, baby.
I'm gonna hide this Uncanny X-Men for,
Yeah.
whatever. Let's put
back.
that in Alpha Flight. Nobody's gonna
Oh
touch
man, don't underestimate me. I'll pick up some Alpha Flight, some old Puck. I'll read some Puck and Vindicator.
At $1 a book. I mean, most of my list out there are $2 to $3.
Yeah, right.
Somewhere in the back
that's
are dollar
awesome.
issues,
That's awesome stuff. So
yeah,
but that's not the only thing you're having. What else are you having? You having
cosplayers.
Cool cosplay
yeah,
contest?
Yeah, we got a. Oh, hold on. Let's do a cosplay overshoot here. We're gonna have Mega Man and one Ghostbuster.
A Mega Man and a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you get to meet them, right?
Does Mega Man
is
have
awesome.
a Ghostbuster attachment arm?
That would
be
sweet.
sweet.
I know he has to kill the Ghostbuster in order to get it.
I should come in as a Boo from Mario.
Oh my
We just wear a
god.
white sheet.
And then every time you turn around, I like. Ugh. But then when you look at me, I freeze.
This is a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and then we're also doing an all-day cosplay contest, which I was actually thinking the judges be the panel here.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we can, so
Me and Danny are pros at this. We went to the Crown Championship cosplay.
Of
You
cosplay
guys-
internationally.
We saw the best, so we're gonna judge you guys hard.
there better be
Like
some
little
Bumblebee
kids,
stuff
if
here.
you're not good, don't step up.
I'm just saying, if you're like walking in with a little bit of booty, it's a couple extra points from my direction. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. So yeah.
Females.
Aw, man.
Good thing you clarified
Yeah.
because you.
I was gonna come up with a nice G-string kind of shake my booty.
Get a
but yeah.
Carhartt thong out.
Carhartt.
So
We're gonna go eat some venison and then get laid.
So anyway, come up to this booth. I think I'm gonna change that. Come up to this booth for the cosplay contest. We'll snap a pic, and we'll be able to run that in. And we'll
On
be
the next
judges of
episode,
that.
maybe.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Okay.
We have to get a lease of agreement and photo stuff.
Dude, there's so many cool cosplayers out there. I was actually thinking about maybe like putting a cosplay picture of the week up or something.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
we should do that in Comics Unbagged. Hey.
We got a lot of new stuff like on our heads, and we're definitely gonna be trying a lot of new things out.
Oh sure. Back to the
But
comedy,
back for free comic book day, dude. Like, what else are you doing?
What else?
You're gonna have a raffle,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a raffle. Oh, I thought it was a great idea. The Marvel Continuity Raffle.
Okay.
You ready for this? So, I decided that we're gonna do a giant raffle. It's free.
We've never heard this, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know what the fuck's going on.
They wanted to know beforehand, but I wouldn't tell them. All right, so
We're gonna be surprised.
watch these genuine laughs. So you get a raffle. It's free, right? You put in your raffle ticket.
Free raffle?
Yeah. The raffle leads you into another raffle, right?
Okay.
Think about this, Marvel continuity. So leads you into another raffle, right? Then that raffle, which is again free because you got into it with another raffle, leads you into 3 other raffles, like almost like Marvel tie-ins. So now you're in 3 different raffles off of one raffle, and then there's still the core raffle that's still going. And then guess what? I'm gonna start it over because after every good crossover, there's a new number 1, right? So then we start over on another raffle, and it's just an ongoing continuity raffle.
What happens if someone just buys one ticket?
Well, then I don't know, they can kind of be screwed or good.
Like if they just buy one ticket, and then when you're saying it's getting divided into 3 raffles, how do you divide one ticket into 3 raffles?
Well, one ticket gets pulled into another raffle. It's only one ticket. But if you have like 8 tickets, it's free. You can put as many tickets you want into this raffle as you want.
So it sounds like a little mini game.
Kind of, but you're always constantly in a new raffle. And it doesn't stop.
So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be an asshole sitting there listening for numbers all day.
Yeah.
Like
so think about this.
02951. Made it to the second round. 02952. Made it to the third round.
But see, the thing is, I'm going to hold new raffles for each one. So it's going to constantly refill.
So is anybody gonna be winning anything?
No, it just keeps starting
Oh
over.
fuck Jesus Christ! Fuck you, dude.
That's why it's the Marvel continuity
Oh
raffle.
man.
For fuck's sake.
I guess I feel the same way about like Marvel continuity.
God
So
damn.
at the end of the day, I'm like, fuck them, and now I feel like fuck you.
So those of you that listen to this, and if you're sitting at that table and you see the raffle table, because we will be doing lots of raffles.
Dude, we're gonna be doing. I'm actually gonna be putting some stuff on, real stuff on Raffle. I'm gonna bring in some Transformer busts.
The Marvel Continuity raffle is real.
All right. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna bring in a couple of comic books, some signed books that I actually got from C2E2.
Yeah, we're going to have an exclusive raffle for the podcast. If you guys love what we're doing, help promote us. We're going to help get some equipment. We're going to help fund this thing. We're going to do some raffles. We're going to have, like Danny said, we're going to be doing a Transformers statue is going to be in one of them. We're going to have a Legend of Zelda Ocarina with the Triforce logo on it and Zelda Linear in a raffle as well. And
some prints, couple prints, couple comics.
Yeah, as a store, I put together some comic bundles. I have some key issues up for grabs on the raffle. I also have some kind of interesting little knickknacks that are fun. I made a Deadpool kit. It's got all sorts of Deadpool. It's got Deadpool mask, decals. It's an action figure for Deadpool. I put together a few trades for Deadpool.
Oh, very cool.
It's like a Deadpool
gift
bundle. It's almost like a Deadpool it's like a Deadpool bundle.
Awesome.
That's like my big one.
Cool. That's very cool. I'm actually going to be submitting a lithograph. Signed by Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti.
Nice.
With a certificate of authenticity.
Ooh.
So
we're gonna have two separate categories for the raffles. You can go big money if you want to win one of the big cool prizes we're talking about. That's gonna be a $5 buy-in per ticket. We got other really cool small gifts like we were saying, comics, prints, all kinds of other things for $1 buy-in raffle. So
don't forget the free Marvel continuity.
Yeah, the free Marvel continuity.
I'm still confused about that.
Well, that's what
that's
it's
Marvel.
Okay.
I think the raffle needs a reboot.
That's the whole point of the restarting the raffle. It goes from raffle to tie-in crossover event to restarting the raffle.
All right, but yeah, to our loyal viewers and loyal listeners, please follow us onto our new channel. On YouTube.
We're gonna put the button in again.
And yeah, Andy's gonna help us out and find the new YouTube link and address right there at the bottom here. And we're gonna be known officially now as Comics Unbagged.
Yeah. And if you guys would like to see a certain person here,
or apply yourselves.
I was gonna say either apply yourselves or comment who you like the best so far. I mean, we've had quite a bit of guest speakers. I think we had 8.
Yeah.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted 6.
6, that works.
Yeah,
I'm counting Invisible Man, and I'm also counting. I think we had another guest speaker that wasn't actually there.
My ego.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be right back after these pause moments. So now we're actually gonna finish up on a couple free comic day things, and then we're gonna go into our standard geek culture because that's something we don't want to miss out on.
Give you guys something for the week.
Yeah, and then we also want to finish up with our picks for the week, as usual.
Yeah.
To finish up Free Comic Book Day, I want to also mention that the store, I will be unlocking everything except for the doors at 9 a.m. So the gate will be open so you can walk right in and start the line. The store will be opening an hour early at 10 o'clock, and it'll go till the fun stops.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to go watch the movie afterward.
Definitely.
So,
can't wait for Civil War. I have heard nothing but awesome stuff about this movie.
Yeah.
People are claiming it's the best Marvel movie so far.
Yeah.
Like, people are, I know they do that a lot, but I mean, I've heard nothing but good stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be fun. That was it for Free Comic Day, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And
you're
then-
having an artist, right?
Oh yeah, we have an artist. Actually, he worked for DC for a little bit.
Oh, that's
He
so
runs
cool.
he runs a Saturday morning sketch class here at the shop as well.
Very cool.
But he's gonna be doing a commission artist artwork, and he's also gonna be doing cartoon characters, not the standard characters you see at, like on a normal basis where it's like emphasize crazy goofy things on you. It's actually like a cartooning of you.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
it's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be face painting as well, and huge sales. I mean that's and free comics.
I like turtles.
Well, you could
I like turtles.
I get a zombie face paint.
Is it because their heads are phallic? All right. So anyway,
They make good soup.
moving on to the next segment is gonna be geek culture, the geek sneak peek. with Cameron.
Yeah, well, we figured since we're just giving a little prologue today, still give you guys some news of what's going on in the outside world. The geeks shall inherit the earth after all.
We do.
Big news. The Punisher is announced to get his own series after that phenomenal introduction in Daredevil.
Hell yeah.
And guess who's the first appearance?
Woo!
So fucking excited.
Woo!
Andy's doing the happy dance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That guy deserves it, man. What's his name?
John Benthal?
Nice. Nice name drop.
John Menthol.
Menthal.
Minty fresh all the time.
That dude is minty fresh. He's fucking good. He's good in the role.
Killing it.
So I can't wait till he gets his own series.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a whole series of him killing the shit out of people.
No,
so.
what I hope they do is they go to his actual origin, and not just make up some fabricated crap, because.
Well, his family did die.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying they should really dive into that. Because it's Netflix. They can do what they
I
want
don't think
pretty
they're going to do that. They've given him an origin already on
I
Daredevil.
think they went pretty strong
I think they
on it.
are going past it, and he's just going to be Frank on the loose.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Because you have his own show. He can do whatever he wants.
I know he can, and
And
that's
what he
why
wants
he
to
will
do is
whatever he
murder
wants.
bitches. That's what he wants to
He's
do.
supposed to punish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not vengeance, not justice.
He's gonna be on that Brooklyn
Punishment.
Bridge, and he's just gonna be looking down. He's gonna pull out that 45.
And just punish.
Yeah, and just do some punishing.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. But then, as we were talking about Civil War,
Oh yeah,
that
Civil
this
War's
weekend?
coming. Can't wait to see Spider-Man in his full glory.
Yeah. Did everyone see the little sneak peek of Winter Soldier fighting Spider-Man?
Yeah, where he grabs his arm, he's like, "Oh, that's cool, metal arm," nice.
That was really cool.
I didn't see that one.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's neat. Spider-Man looks like he's on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's
So
gonna be good. Could be the perfect way to end next weekend.
hell yeah, and then 2 weeks away we got X-Men.
Yeah, Age of Apocalypse, it's coming.
Yeah, X-Men
The
Apocalypse.
age is coming.
Yeah.
The Four Horsemen.
Which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Yes.
After everything, all the huge, all the fans went crazy because Apocalypse looked like Ivan Ooze.
Oh god, that was horrible.
And then they redid it.
Yeah.
They heard the fans and
Yeah.
made Apocalypse look more like Apocalypse. So.
When Gail Simone was just ragging on it bad.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Horribly. If you guys have Gail Simone on Twitter, I think it's just at Gail Simone at whatever Twitter.
Yeah,
She's
She was the writer for Batgirl. What's she writing now?
Right now.
I don't know what she's writing right now. But I met her.
It's
She's
on the
pretty
top,
cool.
It's there, but I can't think of it right now.
It was
She's
so
pretty cool,
funny
yeah.
when that
But they're
happened.
right. She couldn't stand that.
No,
It was
yeah.
hilarious when we were doing when the Star Wars podcast was being filmed, and me and Blake were being American Idol panelists off to the side. He was kept showing me all these tweets, and she was just bombing them. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. I was like,
I think the best one she made was when. I didn't know Apocalypse came from Willy Wonka's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. When-
And then they
like,
showed,
what's her face?
Yeah.
with the blueberries.
Yeah, with the blueberry.
dude,
It's so funny.
that's awesome.
But yeah, so hey, more movies.
I know.
Good stuff.
It's gonna be a really busy year.
TV stuff's blowing up too now, man. I mean, Preacher's a couple months away, as we talked about last
Preacher.
episode. Another Garth Ennis story, The Boys, is being adapted by the same guys, Seth Rogen and Evan
Wait,
Goldberg.
they're actually doing The Boys
on Max.
on Max.
It's coming to Max,
Yes.
and Outcast is going to be there in a couple months. I want to say June 13th, I hope.
Yep.
Didn't fuck that up, but
That's
June,
gonna
July,
be
around
sick.
there.
I'm glad it's on Max though. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
too
way better than
strong.
AMC.
Two strong
But
stories on Max.
I will
That's
say though, I saw the latest Preacher. It looked good.
It
Yeah.
does.
Well,
Yeah. It's
I
still,
mean,
it's still,
I-
it's
dude,
still,
I
like,
hope
scary.
it's good.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it still looks like off cue. Like it's not as dark as it really should be.
You don't see any familiar scenes,
Yeah.
but it looks like the characters are staying true to the characters.
Yeah.
Like you see Cassidy outside in that one scene, and he's holding his hand, and it's coming on fire when it goes out of the shadow. That
Yeah.
looked really cool.
Yeah, they have some cool stuff going. We just got to see what they're gonna do because
Yeah.
a lot of the fans are like, "No, that sucks. It's gonna be horrible."
Yeah.
Just
I
gotta
mean,
keep-
I am one of those fans,
Yeah,
but I hope that it's good.
it's looking.
I
okay.
am like, ha, 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 ha. Please stay true to the comic as much as you can. I mean, without laying down F-bombs every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
You
I want
know.
to watch that.
So
But,
Can't wait.
What else happened this weekend?
Oh, with the Power Rangers reveal with Rita Repulsa.
Oh yeah,
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
what
that
is
was
going on?
huge.
Like ever since like Hunger Games, she has been like makeup tearing it up.
Yeah, she said she hasn't played a villain before. She's really looking like forward to it. I carry the flag for Power Rangers on
Yeah.
the show.
Dude, you always do, man.
Picking it. Wore my Red Ranger hoodie.
Yeah, you know, I used to. I wasn't little when it came out. I mean, I was like a teenager, but I used to watch it right after X-Men, the X-Men cartoon.
Nice.
You know, when that first dropped, like I was like 13 or something like that, and I couldn't believe that they were like launching an X-Men cartoon, so I was like crazy watching that every Saturday morning, you know, eating my Captain Crunch, and then right afterwards, dude, like, you know, Power Rangers, and I was like, dude, this is just a ripoff of Voltron, but you know, like, after a while, like, I grown to appreciate that first season, those first few seasons.
Mighty Morphin.
Have you ever gone back?
Yeah,
and
Mighty
that
Morphin
old stuff?
Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
So bad.
and then it was campy ridiculous, but I learned to like it.
Dude, I went back. It was a few months ago. I went back and I was watching the very first episode.
With Gladiator Pig?
Yeah.
Gladiator Pig.
I had that.
I don't know what the
I
fuck
had that
that thing's
figure.
name is, but I always called it Gladiator Pig.
Yeah, I don't know, but there was a point in time where all the putties were surrounding. I think it was only 2 Power Rangers at the time. The Power Rangers were back to back. And they were surrounding, just going, and they were all freaking locked arms, like with each other on their back.
And they did like a ring around the rosy thing.
Yeah. It's like, why aren't you guys attacking? They are all defenseless with their arms behind each other.
Or they would sit
my
there
God.
for like literally 15 seconds to like connect all their weapons together. And do like a giant fucking Mighty Morphin
like the
pose.
Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
My favorite cheesy part of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I can admit it's cheesy, is when you see one of the Dragon Zord summons and it comes out of the water and you can see clear as day there's an action figure, the Green Ranger, like,
Yeah, and it's on its head.
Yeah.
It's a little plastic.
It's like wobbling and he's just like,
That's awesome.
I need to see this.
But you know, it's
I
old
need to see
campy
this.
stuff, and then like I don't know, it's
nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
good for nostalgia.
The comic's damn good though.
yeah,
You
the
know.
art is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, and that's why we are doing this all, you know, evolving.
plus-
we want to be able to express ourselves properly with curse words.
Yeah, and plus like we met, you know, the Green Ranger.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
first con I went to.
Dude, he was so cool.
Yeah.
He was such a cool guy.
And that hair.
He had huge lines, and he would come out and like give everyone high fives and rile everyone up and
Oh,
throw
yeah.
out free shit.
You know how it is when they're like, all right, it's so much money for a picture, blah, blah, blah. We were like, well, could we get one together? And he's like, yeah, sure, the 3, me, Danny, and Darren,
Mhm.
price 1 picture.
Nice.
So cool, man.
Cool dude.
Cool
That
as
was
hell.
really
Jason David Frank.
Did he still have the long hair?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's like,
Shoulder length.
yeah.
Alright. He probably uses Pantene though, would you imagine?
Pantene Pro V.
Dude.
You know, we're gonna have to ask Jim because Jim has long hair, luxuriously long hair.
I say we get Jim on the phone.
We're
It's like,
gonna cut live to Jim and ask about Pantene Pro
From
V.
his house.
You know, so
too bad we can't be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire here. Like,
Yeah.
oh, let's get Jim Holzrichter on the line.
Andy, and then I'll just like all of a sudden the sound bit, dude, like I'm on the toilet.
Hey, dude, I'm here on the Comics on Bag podcast here. I have about 15 seconds. Here's the question. Do you use Pantene Pro V?
Well, anyone can ask Jim themselves next Saturday because he's going to be joining us for our live stream, as is Darren.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
for
going to
sure.
have a good crew.
Since
Yeah.
I'm running the show. I won't be.
Yeah,
around
Blake's
too
gonna be
much.
pretty busy that day, so it's gonna be like me, Cam, Darren, and Jim, and
Yeah.
And
We're
I'll
just
be dipping out every once in a
partying with
while.
the public that day. Really,
I'll be going
asking
to interview
questions.
some guys every once in a while.
Guys,
Guys, girls.
just guys.
Some guys.
Danny gets all the ladies, right?
that's fine. It's fine. we can trade bras.
Dude, Sonic Warrior's gonna eat that one alive.
I'll be like, I'm a C cup.
Dude, if you walk away from Free Comic Book Day with some bras at the end,
right? Right?
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
I'm gonna get slapped or something next Saturday for sure.
Yeah.
It's on general principle.
We'll be asking questions and seeing if we can possibly get like some fun new guests lined up and
For sure. And then we figure out Jim actually uses Pantene Pro V.
yeah.
Stay
I'm an
tuned to
Aussie.
find out.
Stay tuned to find out what shampoo Jim uses.
I'm a Tresemme Aussie guy.
Tresemme?
Yeah.
Tresemme? Ooh la la. I got that one down.
I like to fluff up my back hair.
Anyway, so our picks for next week, we're going to go into that segment now.
He combs it regularly.
I have no words for that. All right, so we're going to close it out here. Anything else on the agenda for
Anything else on the agenda?
You've lost my mind. You took it away from me with all that back hair.
No, I mean, I would just say...
In the jungle of back hair,
It
you're
is,
just
it is.
lost.
I would just say that, you know, McHenry has a really huge, long tradition when it comes to Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, big time.
Alan Ian's Collectibles, before he passed away, always had a really awesome comic book day, and I know Blake's going to make one just as awesome.
I need no. They have awesome things that happen.
You know, and
Like Al had Sven Gooley. He had
it's
Pro
only
wrestlers.
yeah, but you know what? He was there for 20 years.
Yeah.
And this is your first year doing it.
Second.
So,
Second.
I mean, you know,
It's really
honestly,
exciting. Yeah.
come on down, support your local
For
comic
sure.
book store,
Sure.
and
Yeah, wherever you're at, you should support
your local Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
That guy needs some
comic book
help.
store.
According to Danny, Pauly Shore is a comic book store. Hey, you gonna go to your Pauly Shore today?
Pauly Shore's comic book store.
Hey, I heard Uncanny X-Men's coming out. Go to your Pauly Shore.
We some juice and support your comic book store.
Don't order online, 'cause that's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, you know, like
Marvel may offer you a lot in their mailer, but they come in horrible condition.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
come on down, see us. We're gonna be having fun all day, man. Like, I can't wait to talk to all the fans and see what their favorite comic book characters are, see what they like to read, and you know, like
Be looking for suggestions for improvements. Anything you guys can add to the podcast to help us out, make it better, more enjoyable for you guys.
Like a new mic stand.
Yeah,
for
part of that
panel.
raffle that we're having. Like I said, we need some gear. You know?
Yeah.
our mics are falling apart.
Hey, we got this guy. This doesn't even have a backing to it. I mean, we're hurting here.
I mean, we need to pay our editor. The guy's got fish that need to be fed. Yeah, fish.
These fish that need to be
Fish
fed.
gotta eat, yo.
Dude, I think these goldfish plates. It costs like $3.
It costs $3.
Feed them once a day. A jar lasts like 3 months. Andy, your goldfish is gonna get fed. Don't worry. So anyway, we got picks for next week. We're gonna start that off. Danny, take it away.
What is it? Number 8? It's up to, or number 9?
I thought
Uncanny?
6,
Oh,
7.
it's at 7.
Oh, okay. I'm ahead of the
Where have you
curve.
been? I've already read 7. It's on 8. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 7. Here, I'll
What the fuck?
see how prepared we are for our improv.
Yeah. Basically, I'm picking Uncanny X-Men. Last issue was awesome, of course, and it's only further getting into the story, and you're learning more about Betsy and Magneto's relationship. They're delved into Archangel, so seems like he's starting to awaken.
Seems like he's the main focus, or Warren himself is the main focus of the story now. 'Cause
Yeah.
they found him at the end of that last one. Like,
Yeah.
all weirdly normal.
Yeah, like an all angelic and Pantene Pro V'd out.
Oh, no way. Dude, if you have long hair, you better use Pantene.
Yeah.
We are not
these
sponsored by
plugs.
Pantene.
If they become a sponsor, I will lose my shit.
You know, I'm going to reach out to Pantene.
Oh,
and
man.
see what they have to say.
You know,
Dude,
all jokes aside,
hey.
though, we are always all for if someone wants to try and sponsor us, we can
Try.
You
You
can
try.
You try doesn't mean it's going to
cut
work.
that.
I mean, if it's
someone
not
wants to sponsor
Pantene,
us,
if it's
know.
not
It has to be
Pantene, maybe it'll be Maybelline.
Or L'Oreal Kids. It's got to be some sort of shampoo, I feel.
Jesus.
Get your
Lord,
makeup
you have the
out of
least
there.
hair of all of us. Why are you pushing this?
I use bar soap. Alright, so it's Uncanny X-Men number 7.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's my pick. Uncanny X-Men number 7.
Yeah.
When you come into the store and you see new this week, that was probably the one too.
Yeah. When you come to the shore, right?
The shore down by the bay.
Alright, what was your pick, Cameron?
I'm gonna go with the new Punisher book.
Punisher by Becky
Numero
Cloonan.
Uno, and art by Steve Dillon.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Steve
really
Dillon,
cool.
who did the art for Preacher, did the art for a previous.
So I had
Thunderbolts
heard
run.
that
sketchy
like
artwork.
some people are kind of up in the air because it's gonna have a female writer.
Yeah.
I think that's fine, dude. She
yeah.
she is a from what I've seen, she's
Like,
a pretty killer chick.
Okay,
I think she's gonna do a good job.
good.
Becky Cloonan.
Okay,
I'm
I-
unfamiliar, but I'm
Cloonan.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean I could.
I mean, I guess some people can't really understand how a woman can wrap their head around Frank Castle or something, but that's, dude, fiction fantasy is that's what it is. Dude.
Yeah, no,
it's fiction.
Yeah, dude, it's Punisher.
You know,
It's
so-
Punisher.
The name
Oh, look, we got someone
Get
showing
nitty,
up all
get
of a sudden
gritty.
out of
The
nowhere.
name that's drawn me to this, like I said, is Steve Dillon. Did the art for Preacher, did the art for the first, I think, 6 issues of the last Thunderbolts run, and he's done Punisher art on and off all the time. You know,
That's what's got me like
he's
pegged
the
because
fucking man.
regardless of who's writing it, it's probably gonna sell.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell for me.
I love
for
his
sure.
art. I'll pick it up just for that. I picked up 11 issues of Descender for the art and haven't read that yet.
I know, I'm such a sucker for those certain artists like Madureira, like Bocello. Like
Oh.
I will buy their books regardless of
Yeah.
whether they're good
Have
or
you
not.
guys seen the cover art on that book too?
What's that?
Punisher?
Yeah.
No.
Not.
Oh man. Here, Andy's gonna pop it up for everybody else to see.
Get to taste of Steve Dillon.
So you guys will have to see it. I
Yeah.
Did Dillon do the cover art?
No.
Okay.
Huh.
So
I
not
forgot who did it. Names don't work for me. All right, sweet. Yeah, so Punisher's coming out next week, which is awesome. My pick is Empress #2, and when I actually plugged Empress #1, I was totally wrong on Bendis Malieve. I had
Oh, yeah?
I had International Iron Man just stuck in my head for some reason.
Okay.
Which great book last week, if I would have got to rate it.
Well, that's your book.
That is my book. I know it's going to be good, but it was actually by Mark Millar and Stuart Immonen,
Oh, nice.
which is even equally good.
Mark Millar's the man.
So, but yeah,
Shit.
that's that. It's gonna be great, and thanks for tuning in, guys. It's this is the end of the Heroes Edge Collectibles podcast.
Transitioning into
Transitioning
horizons.
into Comics Unbagged.
Yeah, and please
Thanks,
stop
Rachel.
on by for Free Comic Book Day. I mean, even if it is to come in and talk shit to me, I don't care.
For sure. Thanks, guys, and tune in to Comics Unbagged. You'll see us subscribe. Thank
Woo!
you.